Hello, what's up everyone? This is Neyah, and in this pick a card, in this funny pick a card, we're going to find out, do they find you hot or not? Is your crush finding you hot or not? Keep in mind this is a general reading, it's just a bit of fun, so take only what resonates with you. For private reading, check the info box down below and follow me on Instagram, Neyah Visions as well, if you're interested. Alright, you have to choose between Torquoise, which is deck number 1, Cornelian, which is deck number 2, Rose Quartz, which is deck number 3, Amethyst, which is deck number 4, and the Scarab with Cornelian, which is deck number 5. Choose with your guts and not with your eyes if possible, and go down to check the timestamps that are provided down below to see where your deck is at. Okay, let's get started. For those of you guys who choose group number 1, Torquoise, do they find you hot or not? And by the way, I think all of you guys are perfect just the way you are, and you're beautiful, so this pick a card is just for a bit of fun, alright? But let's see how they see you. Okay, we have the King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Yes, they find you hot, but they find you hot in a very mature way. It's not a bad thing, but they find you very stable, like you can take care of yourself. And especially if you're a Taurus, you're governed by the planet Venus, exactly like Libra. But on the contrary, Libras, Taurus have that innate sex appeal, but at the same time, they're also very solid and very straightforward. I mean, I think they find you really attractive, but at the same time, it could be because you're so strong-headed. They might be, afraid to approach you or stuff like that because you know exactly what you want and you know that you will never settle down for anything less. You are the type of person that says things like, I would rather stay alone all my life than settle down for people that are not loyal or that I cannot trust, because it's better a lifetime alone than a lifetime of compromises and being unhappy. So, but yeah, definitely they found you super attractive, and actually with the King of Pentacles, in my perspective, they literally put you in a pedestal. They find you attractive and hot, not only because you're sexy, but also because of your mind and your strong intelligence. Then we have Mother Earth. You are called upon help with the environment. Obviously, since I asked a different question and not a life purpose question, this card indicates that they found you again connected to the earth. You're probably one of those people that doesn't even need that much of a makeup. You're kind of like, hang around with a messy bun, and they find you super attractive for that because you don't spend a lot of time putting yourself up, but you're just a natural beauty. And then we have hope, love and acceptance. Love is yours. Recognize your divine worth and choose loving thoughts. I think you need to realize how much attractive you are for them and how much in general you are attractive. You need to really see those qualities because they see those qualities in you, and they also see that you're a very good, loving soul, and that you always constantly put others first rather than yourself. And that obviously makes you super hot and super attractive. And I think they probably, if you're not with this person, they probably already have a crush, like they almost love you. If not, they do love you if you are with this person, or they secretly really love you. And they find you super stable and super attractive, but in a very long-term type of thing. It's not just that they find you hot and that's it, and you're a hot, sexy girl, and that's all that is. No, that's so much more into it, which is absolutely awesome. And I think that this person is going to approach you very soon, considering the hope card and love and acceptance. So love who you are and accept who you are, because yes, they find you hot and you are super attractive. Okay? I hope this reading makes some sense. Please comment down below to share your stories because I always love to hear them. Okay, let's move on for those of you guys who choose deck number 2, which is Cornelian, and it's the stone that represents the most, the sexual powers. Okay, let's see. Do they find you hot? Interesting. We have the Devil card. I think with the Devil card, this is a Capricorn card, by the way, but this is strong magnetic attraction. We could be dealing for a person that comes even from a past life or a soul connection with the Devil. But there is something that you don't trust about this person. Whether it's because there is such a strong magnetism between you two or your crush or whatever that is, that it's kind of like overwhelming with the Devil. The Devil is extreme passion. The Devil is a time lost. So they found you super attractive, super hot, even too much. That gets you really overwhelmed. Obviously, with the Devil card, codependency could be a problem or addiction anytime. They might be like to go, or you like to go to party a little bit too much, and so it's hard for you guys to find a stable kind of commitment, but the attraction and the hotness is undeniable. And then we have Ishtar, boundaries. Love yourself enough to say no to others. Demands your time and energy. You see, with this spread, I think that yes, they find you super hot and super attractive, but this is becoming sort of a problem. Or maybe you, not only them, but a lot of other people find you attractive. And so you are kind of finding yourself in a situation where you have to understand when to say no for yourself and when to say yes, because otherwise you risk a bit of abuse or simply the fact that people use you because of your incredible attraction, because you're incredibly attractive. So keep in mind this, you have to set some healthy boundaries for yourself, but there is no deny that they find you super hot. And then I have Lady Venus, downloads and understanding. Truth is being revealed, deep insights are coming from heaven and the astral realms. I mean, we have Lady Venus. The planet Venus, it's the planet that rules Taurus and Libra, and it's the planet of beauty, of love. So I think that you know that this person finds you super attractive, but at the same time, you're looking for a stable long-term relationship, and you don't really know if this person is able to give it to you. But certainly, you are understanding a lot in this period about your self-worth and putting some healthy boundaries, and you are understanding where to say no and where to say yes, regardless of how they see you. But Lady Venus, I mean, she is the goddess of beauty. What else can I tell you? Yes, they find you super odd, and it's getting warm here. You get what I'm saying? So that is your answer. Please comment down below to share your stories because I always love to hear from you. Alright, now let's move on for those of you who choose rose quartz. Do they find you hot or not? Rose quartz obviously is the stone of love, unconditional love, and love in general for the entire world, or just romantic love. It's one of my favorite stones and probably one of the most popular stones out there. Okay. Interesting. We have the Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You are the witch of the deck. That's how I perceive the Queen of Wands. You're probably dealing with the heart, or you are a very creative person, and that makes you super attractive and super hot to them. But you're hot in a very unconventional way, in my perspective. You're not just like, some Instagram models. Nothing bad to be an Instagram model at all, but it's not your type. You're the type of person that it's alternative, that loves tattoos, and it's different, and listens always to underground music, or simply is always creative and change the looks often. But regardless on how you put yourself up, they find you always very attractive. I mean, we're talking about fire sign. We're talking about Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries. Passionate signs that they know what they want and they know how to be center stage. And so they feel very attractive to your energy. They feel that you have hotness, if you can say, to your energy because you know how to draw people towards you. And then we have expect miracle, Mother Mary. Have faith that your prayers have been heard and are being answered. So I feel for those of you guys who are not in a committed relationship, or you wonder if this person likes you or not because they've been cold or you're not sure, don't worry about it, because that card is a signify that miracles are about to happen in your life. You probably get a proposal out of nowhere, or it's simply just that your crush comes to you and reveals your emotion. It reveals his emotions immediately, and you're like, wow, I never thought you felt that way to me. So expect miracles, because life is magical and your beauty shines through from within. And then we have Lady Portia, Divine Order. Do what you feel is right. An important lesson is unfolding. Yeah, something spectacular is about to happen in your life, and it's related with what you do and how you are putting out your energy from within. Divine Order, it means that if you're living in a situation of chaos or uncertainty at the moment, don't worry. Everything is happening for a reason, and it's because there must be a divine order in the situation. For those of you guys that I'm hearing that have been fought with somebody, or you were very passionate, very angry with them for some reason, it said don't worry about it, expect miracles. You did right. You always have to do what feels right for you, and if you felt that you didn't want to stay in that situation for whatever reason, there is a divine order to it. So keep your vibration up, because yes, they find you hot, but more than that, your energy is wonderful, and it should be always up, okay? Let's move on for those of you who choose Amethyst, group number 4. And comment down below to share your story. I always said that at the end of every deck. Okay, Amethyst is the stone of the third eye. It is one of my favorite stones. Even lapis lazuli is the stone of the third eye, but I love Amethyst the most because it's not only connected to the third eye, but since this color is purple, it's connected to the crown chakra, so the realm of source energy. You probably could be even a psychic or have some sort of psychic experience. Just saying, just wanted to throw it out there. In fact, we have a lot of purple here. I'll show you in a second. We have the sun that symbolizes that you are a super strong spirit. You like to have fun, you like to be tanned or to be outside in the beach, or you live somewhere warm, or this is your desire. And they find you hot. Obviously, we're talking about the sun. But the sun is not only the fact that they found you sexy and hot, they found you like you are the light at the end of the tunnel. Like you have some sort of inner wisdom that lights their way. And this is very important. Like you give to them a sense of safety and security. And most of all, you give to them a sense of true happiness. And then we have Lord Shiva, Transcendence. Rise up, honor your inner force. Steps are being given, dance with the universe. Are you a dancer? This could be, or simply this could be that you just like to hang around with your friends. You can't wait for summer to come so you can hang around on the beach and dance and live at the rhythm of life. And that's what they love about you. They love that you're an adventurous person. They love the fact that you're wild, that you always want to travel, and you're constantly in a positive mood. You're constantly trying to raise up the vibration where you can. And so they're saying, yes, they find you attractive, they find you hot for all this reason. They absolutely don't think that you are a cold person, all the contrary, and you should just transcend in general what other people think about you, because you have so much more to give. And sometimes the way that people perceive you is just not exactly who you are, and so that's why you show up each and every time raising the vibration, because it's like, no, there is a better way. There is a better way to look at this problem. You're just like, that party animal of your friend group or stuff like that. You just constantly always want to raise the mood of people, and that obviously makes you super hot and super attractive for them. And then we have infinite supply. You are supplied for today and for all your tomorrows. Sometimes you wonder if what you're doing in life or how people perceive you, it's going to change during the years or whatever. Sometimes you self-doubt yourself, and that card shows me that no, that will never change, because it's not related necessarily to how you look, but how you look is just a byproduct on how you are internally. And that's why they find you super attractive and super hot, because it's just your soul showing up for others all the time, and have this infinite supply of love. And obviously when you give other people love, you give love back, and you're super appreciated. And for the people that don't clearly understand you because sometimes you're unconventional, it doesn't really matter, because you have an infinite supply of energy that is given back to you for all the good stuff that you're putting out in the universe. So I think that's all that matters, really. So do they find you hot? Absolutely, but in such a more deeper, mysterious way, if it makes any sense. Okay. Let's move on to the last group number 5, for those of you who choose Cornelian with the Scarab. The Scarab is a symbol, it's an ancient Egyptian symbol of transformation in your life. So for those of you who choose this deck, probably you are dealing with a lot of transformation in your life and you really want a brand new fresh beginning, even in the way you look or in the way that people perceive you. So let's see what the card says. Oh, interesting. We have the Empress, Taurus energy. It could be even in Libra energy, but the Empress is Lady Venus, is the planet ruled by Venus. It's the card ruled by Venus. They found you that you are hot and super attractive, but at the same time you are so strong. They kind of found you, to be honest, unreachable for them in a way or another, because you have this nurturing side of you, and so you have so much wisdom within you that sometimes it's even too heavy for them. It's not that they don't find you hot, but if they're being a bit contradictory in their behavior, it's because, you are the Empress, one of the major arcana. Only an emperor could deal with you. And if somebody like a page or a knight comes to you, they're not going to be able to deal with you because you're too strong, you're too beautiful. And I think that a lot of people are recognizing your beauty, and whatever you're doing, you're going to be super successful because people are drawn to you because of your qualities. It's also for the way you look. When the Empress shows up, it means that you're super attractive. You're one of those people, the signs that are ruled by Taurus and Libra especially, they are super attractive and super charming. Thinking about someone like Kim Kardashian, for instance. I don't know what you think about her, but I think she's really stunning. She's really beautiful, and she's a Libra, in fact, and that doesn't really surprise me. She is super sensual and beautiful, and she's not even afraid to show it up, and that's how you are as well. You could be even a very exotic beauty. Now, let's see what we have here, because we have start delegating. Ask others, including me, to help instead of trying to do it all by yourself. So with the Empress in this card, Green Tara, it means that they find you hot and attractive, not only because you're incredibly beautiful, but also because you're very self-independent. It's just you don't like to ask help to other people. You just can deal it with for yourself. You could be even like somebody that wants to start a business on their own, and they're probably going to be super successful, or is a person that can deal with the law of attraction immediately, and that makes you super attractive because you know how to govern the laws of the universe. For you, manifesting things is just super easy, and even manifesting and changing your appearance, you are not afraid of that. You know how to do it, and because you have this deep self-worth, that makes you super hot and super attractive for them again. But at the same time, it could be that you have trouble in relationship because only an emperor could deal with you, and unless you find that person that stands in that high vibration exactly like you find it very difficult to settle down for anybody. And I understand it, because probably you clicked on this video saying, but I know that I'm beautiful, or okay, if people perceive me that way, or even him or her perceives me this way, but then why I'm still single? Why can I never settle down? It's because the people that show up, they're not at your high vibration. So what I suggest you, sometimes ask the help for your friends, that's totally fine, but don't lower your vibration because you are afraid that if you don't settle down, you will never find anybody else. You will, but it needs to be the Emperor, if it makes any sense. And then we have Lady Nana, Heart Awakening. Awaken to acceptance and divine love. Give and receive in balance. Exactly, this is a lesson that probably you need to learn. Sometimes you could be even workaholic because you're so straightforward and you know what you want. And obviously that, like I said before, makes you very hot and very attractive. But at the same time, you have to learn the balance of give and take. You cannot just do and work hard and not receive anything back. You need to sometimes take a step back and delegating. For instance, in a relationship, if you see that you're giving too much and you're trying all your best to make the other person feels comfortable, and the other person is constantly jealous, or they take you for granted, and that is just a reflection, by the way, of the fact they're insecure because For those of you who choose this stack, you're stunning. I mean, the Empress is beautiful. So probably if you're having a bit of issues with other people, it's simply because they're very insecure when they see you. And so instead of giving them so much, just think about yourself and think about what is your heart true desire. Do you want to settle down, or do you want to wait for your Emperor? Which I think is what you need to do, because you're just too freaking much for a lot of people in terms of intelligence, beauty, and your heart. Like, I mean, you have a big heart. Your love, you are full of love to give, but this love needs to be addressed to the right person. That's all I'm saying. But do they find you hot? Yes, and even more than that person. You're super beautiful, okay? That's what I'm seeing. Thank you so much for all of you guys who follow my pico cards, and for those of you guys who are new and connected to this channel. If you want more videos like this and spiritual topics, soulmate, twin flames, subscribe to the channel, hit the thumbs up if you like this video, and again, follow me on Instagram to Neyah Visions. And for private reading, just hit the button down below that will lead you directly to my Etsy shop. Thank you so much, and you're never wrong if you follow love. Bless everyone.